Do you have any huge plants in your garden? Today I'm going to be attempting to grow the largest fruit that I possibly can. Right now my largest fruit is that plant up there, I forget what it's called. But I'm thinking that I should try to grow the bone blossom and the candy blossom. They have the highest chance of being huge. You won't believe how expensive they are. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing first is getting my trowel, and I'm just going to be moving my bone blossom right next to my candy blossom. Then I can put my master sprinkler down right here. And then they should just all grow super, super big. So, our bone blossom is like decently large. My candy blossom tree is very small, but it makes it easier to grab a whole bunch of stuff. So, I'm going to be collecting all of these fruits, and then I'm going to put a master sprinkler under it. Okay, so I think that's all of them. I'm going to go here and I'm just going to sell everything, see what we can get. Nice, 6.2 million, that's pretty good. But let's see what we can get with something even bigger. So really quickly, we're just going to go here and we're just going to get all of the sprinklers that we can. So I'm going to get a basic, an advanced, a godly, and a master. This should make it super, super large, hopefully. I'm just going to put one right down here. Hit everything. Perfect. I'm going to get an advanced. I'm going to get godly right here. And then wait, did I place? Yes, it did. Okay, and last but not least, we're just going to go here. I'll just try to hit as many things as I can. Like right there. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to log out, and when I come back, they should be grown. Alright, so I've gotten back into the game, and now we get to see how big. Oh my gosh. These candy blossoms are huge. What? Well, the bone blossoms are not that big. Okay, well, I'll keep candy blossoms, but I'm not liking the bone blossoms very much. So we do got one big one. It's not huge though. Yeah, we're gonna need to do this again. I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna load up my other. Actually, let's sell this first. It was some pretty big ones, it just wasn't amazing. It is. Oh, nice, 31 million, that's pretty good. But I'm going to go to my mailbox here, and then I'm going to load up my other slot. Okay, so this one has nothing on it, luckily, and I'm going to grab a whole bunch of seeds. Okay, so I'm going to grab my bone blossom, I'm going to try to grab a burning bud. What else do we think would be good? I think where is it? Okay, ember lily I want to try. And if I have another beanstalk, I want to try too. So I don't have a beanstalk, but that's okay. So I'm going to go in this corner. I'll just place this one. I'll place this one, and I'll place this one. Separate them a little bit so we're able to see. And then I'm going to grab some stegosauruses. Okay, so now what I can do is I can place all these down, and then they should grow my plants shortly. So I got 5 of them, I think, and then see how long they have. Okay, so in about 4 minutes or so, they're all going to run at my plants and grow them pretty quick. So I'll get back to you when that happens. Okay, sorry, coming back to you real quick. I did that wrong. I'm not looking for stegosauruses, I'm looking for triceratops. These ones are gonna help grow. So, just gonna take all of these back. And then I'll just set these Triceratops down. Yes, that's what we wanted. So I got it figured out. I have the Triceratops. I only have 2 of them, but I think that should be good. So in 2.5 minutes or so, they're gonna run into these plants and grow them by 33 minutes. And they can do that 3 times, I believe. We can check real quick to see. Yep, 3 random plants. And since there's only 3 plants, they should be able to run into all 3 of them and grow it pretty quick. So I'll see you when that happens. Okay, so here in about 3 seconds, they're gonna start running towards the crops. Perfect, okay. Should keep doing that, I believe. Yep. So, I'm gonna need to move these apart a little bit. I can't really see what's happening in there. Alright, so I'm going to move this one over. It's 30% done. I'm going to move this one back. Perfect. Okay, so the Bone Blossom is about 40% done. So if that just happens like 1 or 2 more times, I believe it'll be good. I can actually get these toys, and then it'll increase their passive, meaning it'll go way faster. Okay, let me go over to one of them. Where are you? Okay, I'll just put it on him. So his passive is way faster. Well, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, so they're getting ready to come charge here again. Hopefully this is the last time. Okay, this one's coming. Okay, so they got the Burning Bud. Okay, Ember Lily's finished. Bone Blossom's almost finished. Okay, Burning Bud's at 82%, so that still has a little bit of a way to go. Oh, Bone Blossom only got hit once. Okay. I think maybe I could finish this with some water buckets. Okay, actually, the gear shop had some water buckets, so I was able to finish this. Yep, they're all done. So I got the basic, advanced, godly, and master sprinklers, and the Triceratops are about to rush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sprinklers all in this center area. Should hit them all. Okay. And then I'm going to... Okay. And I'm just going to destroy anything that's growing on these. Like that. I don't want that. So, I'm going to have the Triceratops run into it in a couple seconds. Hopefully they become big. Please. Ember Lily's decently big. Okay, we got some Bone Blossom. Yes, perfect. Burning Bud is huge. Wait, so I don't think this Ember Lily is fully grown either. Okay, so that's a huge one. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna collect these Bone Blossoms. Hopefully get a couple more big ones. Is that it? I believe that was it. Okay. Now we just have to wait for the Triceratops to go again. Okay, so this Ember Lily isn't really doing well. It's not, like, helping very much. So I'm just gonna reclaim the Ember Lily so that the Triceratops don't... Or so that the Triceratops can only run into the Bone Blossom or the Burning Bud. These Bone Blossom aren't growing very well. I'll come back to you when this Burning Bud is done. Okay, so after about 15 to 20 minutes of waiting, the Burning Buds finally grew. This one's been grown for a while, but this one just grew. I'm going to look with my... What's it called? Magnifying glass. So I'm going to look with this magnifying glass to see how expensive they are. So we got a $39.3 million one and a $30.1 million one. They both Actually, this one has Windstruck and this one has Chilled. So they're pretty similar in their prices. I'm going to leave them here for a while. Hopefully they get a lot of mutations. But this is going to be the end of my video. I'm going to sell these, see what we got. This is what you've waited the whole time for. 28.2 million plus the 16 million we got earlier. That's a lot of money. Plus 32 million each. So we got well over $100 million from these fruits. I did waste 2 master sprinklers though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments anything that you would like me to try, anything in the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.